everybody. Welcome to Full Throttle Vision. That means it's 7 o'clock on Thursday. I am your host, Tony C. And like always, we got John making me look good over here behind in front of the camera. John from Tampa Bay Multimedia. We're going to talk with him and see all that's going on in his life and his world with the live stream and all that good stuff. I think what we're going to talk about first tonight, John, is let's say hi to you. Where's John? There he is.
What's up?
Hey, where's your cool hat you had next to you? I like that. The hat to your left. You're not putting that on tonight?
Oh, this?
Yeah, man. Look at. There we go. I like it.
Yeah.
No?
It won't work with my headphones.
No. Oh, that's right. It's the headphones.
Silver Star.
That's cool. Cool hat, man.
I got this at that Oogly place.
Oogly.
Over in Palm Harbor. they buy all the Overstock.
Oh, yeah?
Across from
oh, yeah, on 19 on
yes.
Ooglas or something.
Yeah, whatever the name is.
Yeah, I know that. That place kind of cool, actually. I went there one time just randomly.
Yeah, I think they're going out of business.
Yeah, well.
What's so happening when you buy crap that no one else but wants?
What they did before is they did it once a year. And they had a big sale once a year, and they had this warehouse, and they just opened it up. People would come, and it would flock by the thousands. And they instead of
that
doing
makes more sense to me to just keep it one a year.
Yeah, and then they said, well, let's open our own store. And I was like, right on 19? I mean, if you're going to do warehouse kind of, bunch of, they had like loose CDs in a big bin, and whatever it was you got, and if it scratched, it was scratched. It's like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I found some good stuff there, but they had the Silver Star Casting Company. I love I don't know if you can actually see it here. It's kind of cool.
Look at that. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I said that fits the biker world,
Yeah,
you
baby.
got the affliction style,
It's just snapback, though. That's the only problem with that. When you're
Trucker
bald like me, snapbacks hurt.
Yeah. Well, I shave it. I still keep a little so those snapbacks don't hurt.
Mine's slick.
Well, one thing we did yesterday at Bike Night, because it's Thursday, so Wednesday night at Bike Night, was our big giveaway that we did for Fran Hash for the Sturgis trip.
Oh, that's right.
It was awesome. Let me tell you. Number one, I'm going to talk a little bit about the story. One day, Fran Hash Freight Center, which is a shipping company, Freight Center can ship a bike, car, anything you want anywhere in the world, in the U.S., great prices, good people, based out of Palm Harbor. I'm sitting in my office and I get a phone call and they say, hey, we're interested in maybe doing something. They go, well, we're in Palm Harbor. I said, okay. They said, you busy now? I said, no, I'll jump in a car and come up. So I ran up there. Within, I would say, 2 hours of having that initial phone call, I sat down with them and said, hey, what if we did a trip to Sturgis at this price? And I talked to Fran. Next thing I know, in 2 hours, we had a trip set up with the winners and everything like that. And Fran jumped on board and gave it away. And just a great partnership with Quaker Steak and Lube, with Freight Center, Fran Hash, Full Throttle Magazine. From what I heard, there was over 7,500 entries into the
Good
into the
Lord.
thing. And let me tell you, John, you know about lists and how to get emails and phone numbers of people and stuff like that. That is an amazing list to get, isn't it? Is that not?
Yes. Very.
He said he had 7,500 entries, which you could walk up to a booth and fill out a piece of paper, put it in, or you could go online and world shaking. Hold on. Whoa. Or you could go online and fill it out and send it in, and you could only do that per IP address or once a day or something like that.
Right.
So they, of course, if you filled out, you're going to get on their email blast. That's kind of what is the thing with it. They said they raised their email blast by over 6,000 new people.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what I said. I'm like, that's a lot of people. So
that's a lot.
That's a lot. Those numbers you just throw around and go, oh, yeah, it's not millions. That's a lot of local names and numbers and emails. And he shot an email out after he put them all in. And within a couple hours, he had over 4,500 opens on that email.
Good God.
Getting the word out there. That's what it's all about. Fran Hash, great attorney, great people. They're genuine about helping the biker community and the motorcycle people that get in accidents. And it's hard to say that about, an attorney. Oh, this attorney is great. Whenever you hear the word attorney, you kind of cringe a little bit. I don't care who you are, what you do, John, do you? Attorneys, it's ugh.
I know, it's like, you want to make fun of them until you need one.
And then you're like, oh, but you're the smart one. You know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, Fran Hash, Rhett, their whole crew, there's so many people involved in their business now. They are amazing. They're there to help. If you get in an accident, pick up the phone. It's so easy to get a hold of her. 866-LAW-FRAN. You got the 727-784-8191 number, lawfran.com. They're there. They're going to listen to you. If you were in an accident, you were hurt, and somebody hit you, we were talking today. She said, you know what the major thing used to be people turning in front, the left-hand turns, and that was the issue. Now it's a lot of people getting hit in the back because people are texting, not paying attention, and getting the people hitting bikes. So come on, people, pay attention out there. If you're watching and you don't ride a bike, don't text and drive. It's just that simple. Pay attention. If you hear a motorcycle, see a motorcycle, your alert should be up because they're smaller than you. They don't have bumpers and cars and steel frames around you.
Absolutely correct.
That's what I try and get across. In fact, there's a new group out there that I'm really getting excited to try and pair with. It's called You See Me Now. And U is like a peace sign. And they're doing a big run the 26th of this month. It's called You See Me Now. It starts at Quaker Steak and Lube. Check them out on Facebook. Awesome people. Guy's name is Tito. I just like their presence and what they're doing. A-Bait used to be very much for it. A-Bait's fallen off a little bit. I haven't seen them. They're not around like they used to be. They do stuff, but not like in the community anymore. They're there, but they're just not there.
Yeah.
And there needs to be more groups out there like getting signs up, every time I pass underneath one of the signs that are on 275 or 75 that say, watch out for motorcycles, that makes me happy because now just the car drivers are seeing it, we're seeing it, everybody's seeing it. Pay attention to that. The back of a national magazine this month, I want to say American Iron or one of those big ones, I guess Allstate is working with cities and municipalities and they're making a sign, and they say if you know a intersection that is worse off than others for motorcycle wrecks, they're going to try and get out there and put a sign in the ground that says watch out for motorcycles at that location.
That's awesome.
I said the same thing. When I first saw that, I said, God, there's so many places. Number one, I would put one at the corner of Quaker Steak and Lube and maybe 49th Street, right by Quaker. They have the largest.
Hold up. I drive a Hummer, and I almost got hit coming out of there.
Really? It's tough, isn't it?
Oh,
I'm telling you.
That is so wrong.
Yeah. Like and I think getting the word out there to pay attention for motorcyclists is key. And you know what? I'm all for rights. I'm all for bikers' rights with helmets, is what I'm referring to. And you know what? You have the right to ride without one or with one. Yeah. And that's your prerogative, everything. But I think we all should wear a helmet. I mean, how can the government tell you have to wear a seatbelt in a car? That's your one form of protection. But you have airbags around you and everything else in there.
Yep.
But on a motorcycle, you don't have to wear a helmet, which is your only form of protection unless you're wearing body armor.
Yep.
I don't get that. Nope. I get it because we fought for it, and I like the right to choose. But they don't give a driver a right to choose in a car. You have to wear it to get a ticket. I don't get it. I don't understand how that works. I love the fact that we have a choice, but at the same time, I question the fact that we have a choice.
Yeah.
I mean, am I wrong on that, John?
No, I have always said the same thing, that, if they're going to make us wear a seatbelt in a car, then they should make us wear a helmet.
People hate me when I go on that rant, but it's like, listen, how can they? I agree that we have the right to choose. I like that. I like the fact I can wear my bandana or just nothing or burn my head if I want.
Right.
But you know what? When it rains, I carry a full face with me always, or at least something to put on when it rains. Got to have rain gear.
See, when I was up in Connecticut, before I moved to Florida and met my wife, I rode a motorcycle all year long, including the wintertime. And let me tell you something. And when you get those big rains, those big drops, it's like being hit with bricks. It sucks. So I'm like, I always had a helmet, even though Connecticut is a choice.
Yeah.
So you can ride with or without, and I did. I mean, there was days that I had nothing on, and
listen, those beautiful summer days, and when it's 70, 80 degrees out there,
and that's when I had hair.
Yeah.
So it was okay. Now, nah. I'll just put a little topper on. I'm good.
I'm not 100% sure if South Dakota is a helmet law state or not. I don't think so. With the Sturgis trip. I have to look that up and see. I believe they're a choice state where you could choose to wear or not wear a helmet. But either way,
South Dakota, right?
South Dakota. We gave a trip away. And what we did last night, it was raining. Of course, yesterday was a rainy, crappy day. But we went out to Quaker Steak is set up, and the skies cleared up. I know it rained everywhere else, but it was beautiful at Quaker. We probably had, 300-400 people out there for a rainy day. That was really good.
That's really good.
Isn't it? Mm-hmm. And Fran said she didn't want to just pull the giveaway and that was it. So she came out with 4 $100 gift cards to pull for people that actually just came out to see if they won that trip. We were hoping they were going to be there, but they weren't. But she came out with 4 $100 gift cards and gave those away after we pulled the trip, so people didn't walk away with nothing. Everybody who filled out a slip that night there, they were yellow, and they were able to. So 4 people won $100 each, which is really great. And that's another thing that Fran does. It's not just about one person wins it and everybody else gets whatever. You know what I mean?
Yep.
She likes to spread the wealth like that. They're great people. Fran and Rhett, the whole crew, lawfran.com. I can't say enough about them. It was so cool. The great sponsors involved. I got all these lights on me. I'm sweating my butt off tonight, John. Let me tell you. Freight Center has been a great partner in this. They're the ones shipping the bikes. Ship happens.
Ship
O-ship.com. They're the ones that are relocating your bike from Florida to South Dakota. How about that? I didn't have to say shipping again.
There you go.
So,
okay.
Is it?
Nope.
So you have to wear a helmet?
Anybody under 18 has to wear a helmet.
Everybody else has a choice. Good.
Yep.
I think that's a great law. Anybody under the age of 18 on a motorcycle must wear a helmet. You know what? I would never fight that one. In fact, I'd be an advocate for that, saying 18 or under, wear a dang helmet.
Yep.
And maybe even 21. Honestly, you want my honest opinion? Maybe even 21. If you can't drink until 21.
I'd almost go until about 25. That's when your brain stops.
That's honestly true. I don't know how that would be pushed through law, because how do you say 25 is the cutoff?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know people that are 70 years old that need to wear a helmet just walking around.
That's very true. Don't we all know people that need to just wear a helmet walking around? Be like, you're going to fall over. Why don't you just put that helmet on and just walk around?
You want some elbow pads for that?
Too funny. Now, our big winner yesterday was Ramon Rodriguez, and I have it all set up here so I can see that. It was Ramon Rodriguez right there. And Janice right there, his wife. There's a big winner. We were there today. We had a nice banner. Look, I got the thumbs up. You see that? I sneak it in.
That is every
that's
photo
man.
I see of you is like, thumbs up.
My wife absolutely hates it. I can't when we take personal pictures. She says, you put your thumb up, I'm going to break it off. So I'm like, okay, but work pictures, my thumb's up. That's how it goes with me.
It's all good, man.
You're going to see Fran right there on the side with Kyle. Kyle's coming out there. He's on the trip. That's why he was on the cover of this month's issue. You got Ramon and Janice right there. You got Jill and me and myself, of course. So we are all heading out to Sturgis with Brian from Fran Hash. And in fact, they're all tonight out at Hogan's Beach. So Hogan's Beach Bike Night. I just talked to them. Hogan's Beach is taking off. It's a beautiful first Thursday since the first time it happened. That it's been beautiful out. And I know there's they were already telling me there's 200-300 bikes out there. So
wow,
that's
awesome.
Should be a heck of a bike night out there tonight.
Now, who's out there for us tonight?
We got Shelly, Reno, and Charlie.
The Charlie.
The Charlie. So last week we saw Charlie at where were we at? Sneakers.
Sneakers. Captain Chaos.
Man, that food was good. Let me tell you, I was surprised. You didn't eat any, but it was yummy. Somebody last week commented that they had the barbecue at Sneakers. Or Sneaky's Smokehouse. That was good. Sneaky's and Sneakers, two different places.
We were at Sneakers last week.
Sneakers.
Last month it was Sneaky's.
Now both places had good food though.
Oh yeah.
I was going to say.
I don't know. I didn't eat last week. I wasn't in a great mood.
No, so. You were kind of grumpy last week, but that's okay.
Kind of grumpy.
We understand. There's day, and we all have those days, you know. So you were running the boards, and and we were trying to get everything going, but we grabbed some food beforehand. The wings they had. Never seen such big wings before.
They were huge. I did look at. They were big.
They were monstrous. I always say, I love Quaker's wings, but they're kind of on the smaller side.
Yeah.
These things were monstrous. But, everybody has great wings. I love Quaker Steak and Lube's wings. I like Wing House wings. I know how bad that sounds, but I really like Wing House wings.
Really?
Yeah. I used to love Hooters wings too, but
nah. I've never. Nah.
I don't go to a Hooters anymore. I was talking to somebody the other day. It's like they've fallen off. They're hard to get to. There's one, the original here, and then there's one up in Newport Richie. Wing houses they're a little more easy to get to.
Yeah, they are.
I like Wing House. We do a bike night at one the first Thursday of every month at Newport Richie.
I missed that one this month. I'm sorry, everybody.
That's okay. We're going to be up there again next month, or the 5th. What's the date on the first Thursday?
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever first Thursday is, we're going to be up there rocking.
I'll tell you.
We are past commercial break one, of course, like always.
Oh, yeah. Let's go to commercial break.
Rambled on. So we're going to do some commercials. What we're going to do, come back, is since we've been out and about running around, we haven't gone through the magazine. And so what we're going to do is we are going to flip through the magazine, talk about the great events coming up. New toys, I love them.
Messing with him.
We're going to check out all the great events coming up. We got a Christmas in July toy run. We got a casino night at Jim's Harley Davidson, and we got a night with the Storm. We'll talk about all those great events. We're going to pay some bills and see some commercials right now. And you guys are watching Full Throttle Vision live every Thursday night, 7 to 8 o'clock, with Tony C. and John from Tampa Bay Multimedia. We'll be right back.
I've been representing accident victims for nearly a decade, and I've always wanted an office where my clients would feel comfortable and welcome.
I'm attorney Fran Hosh, and I've also always been a fighter, never backing down to any insurance company or their attorneys when it comes to representing my clients' rights.
Let me deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. If you've been injured in an accident, please call me at 866-LAW-FRAN or log on to lawfran.com.
The last several years have been confusing and trying for homeowners. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group was there before the housing crisis, during, and we are still here now advising people of their options and helping them choose the best financial solutions for their family. You do have options, and today's market promises lots of opportunities. We have found that there are a lot of questions out there and misinformation, and we want you to know we have answers. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group, providing solutions today for a better tomorrow.
Yes, they are. I got those on my bike. Cool. Hey, mister, what are those?
CFRs. Pipe everybody wants. You can only get it at Jim's.
Sorry, Freddie. Sound does matter.
I take this class? Because who doesn't want to ride a Harley? I want that sense of freedom, you know, that power. I'm taking this adventure. I'm doing it.
I went to the riding academy, and the first thing is that I learned how to ride on a Harley. They don't have you learn on just any bike. You actually start on a real Harley. The coaches are fantastic. They're really personable and friendly. They really put my mind at ease and made it easy, took me through it step by step, and they really gave me the confidence and power that I needed to be able to get on my own Harley and take off.
It's one of those things you think about, why didn't I do this before? I mean, I've always dreamt about riding a Harley, and now I did it. I accomplished something that a lot of people think about doing, they dream about doing, but they never do. And that's the big rewarding part for me. It's done, and I can ride now.
There's been a lot of talk about the all-new Indian Chief. The Indian is one impressive V-twin.
Fit and finish is second to none.
Indian Chieftain and Motorcycle of the Year. It's time to join the ride.
Love this machine. The Indian Chief is truly the sweetest bike
Couldn't
on
be
the
more
road.
American.
Bikes are awesome.
In a word, second to none.
Very smooth.
The 2014 Indian Chief. You've heard the rumble. Now own the ride. Starting at $18,999.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonatti created, perfected, and patented the Bonatti spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonatti invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonatti spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonatti succeeds where others
Talking about some of the new plans we have for our studio setting, and a couple things came to mind, and we got a new teleprompter, which he got me on earlier. So it's I don't know if you've ever seen this cool teleprompter, but it's right, the camera's through it, they can type all this fun stuff up on there. So he's been screwing with me during the show, and I keep seeing all the stuff pop up. It's quite funny, John. I do appreciate that.
Well, it's good for you.
Hey, listen, you got to throw a little distraction in there. Have you had a chance to see, off topic, of course, because that's how I am, Biker Battlegrounds, Arizona?
Yes.
Is that a great show or what?
That's a great show.
You know, and I know it's scripted. Yes, everybody, it's not real, blah, blah, blah. They're all real good friends. I get it. But I'm so tired of everybody, oh, that's not real. I can't believe it. I get it. We all get it. It's a show. Everything on TV is for a show. This is a show. You know, John and I hate each other in real life, but we're friends
exactly.
on the show. Right?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. But that's the builds they're doing, the problems they have with bikes, you know. Some of it's very Paul Sr., Paul Jr.-esque. I mean, with the rich.
That's all I see when I watch it.
And you know what? I can't get it out of my mind when I watch
Junior's
it.
fighting against Senior. The
But when was
guy's
the
been
last
there
time
the
you seen Junior?
longest. The new guy on the block sucks. And
when was the last time you saw anything about Junior or Senior?
Nothing.
Been a while.
Yeah.
Been a while since I've seen anything. But you know what? These are newer guys and older guys that are kind of meshing together. There's Voodoo Custom Baggers or whatever, and he's a young kid with kind of not a head on his shoulders. I mean, every time he does something, it seems to be screwed up or wrong, or you know, his business motto isn't great. But then you got John Shopes from Dirty Bird Customs. Help me out. Who was the other guys?
Yeah, because he's been around forever.
He's been around. Kicker is the other one. He's the guy from Canada. And then,
that's the rich guy, right?
Yeah, that's the rich guy who just throws his money
I have
around.
no sympathy for that dude.
Listen, he sold his construction business. What did I hear? Near to $900 million.
Yeah.
He drives a Lamborghini or Ferrari to work every day. And
good for him.
Yeah, you know what? I mean,
sorry.
But you know what? He'll never have the respect in the motorcycle community. That's what sucks about that.
I don't care how good. I don't even care how good his bikes are.
If you know you got that much money, you're just trying to buy your. You know, when you have that much money. There's what's his name who builds in his garage. It's like a one by.
Oh, that dude is cool. The first show they did, he did a bike for a charity.
The Sportster, he did and the girl
bagger.
wrote it up. How cool is that? That dude right there
That's
is
respect.
bike building. That guy builds it from
respect.
bottom
Yep.
to top.
Yep.
And that rich guy came and offered the guy a job, and he's like, dude, I'm good in my garage, man.
Yeah.
If you watch it, check it out. It's Monday nights. I know it's stupid, TV show, blah, 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 everybody. Watch it. It's actually quite decent. It's fun. It's motorcycle community.
I like it just because it gives us bike ideas.
It's entertaining. Here's the problem, people. If you keep hating on all these shows, they're not going to do any more motorcycle shows.
Right.
And then the motorcycle community is going to kind of do that filter thing where there's no motorcycle shows, there's nobody building, there's nobody cool anymore, there's not much going on. I don't care if these shows are, Sons of Anarchy or some of these other shows that were going on. What was the one with the clubs and the something devils, the laughing devils? It was a big whatever. But you know what? We got to have motorcycle shows out there. This community needs that stuff. Showing people building bikes, showing people painting bikes and doing that stuff. The economy isn't as bad as it was 4 years ago. Let's face it. It's not. I don't care what you say. We're all still alive. We're all still doing. Those shows are great. I like them. I like seeing new stuff come out. I know there's a couple builders in this state that they could do that with in a second and put on a great show.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know if
all
the
day
drama-
long.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't know if the drama would be there, but you know what? I think Florida's underrated with our builders all day long. I know Steve Galvin. My God, there's so many builders. I could just ramble off the top of my head. Ken Settle at Cycle Ward just built his own custom bagger.
Well, do you remember when before OC came out, they were doing the biker build-offs?
Jesse James.
James. We had two East Coast guys that were just kicking ass on building bikes. I haven't heard anything about them.
I like the build-offs because they gave him a time. They said, here's what you got to do. And the one thing about those build-offs, they had to ride it to where it was going to be. It wasn't like build it and ship it on his truck.
Yeah, they had to ride it.
No, you have to build a bike, you have to ride it. Billy Lane rode that one and burned his leg all up because the gas leaked and he had to fix it on the road. Yep. That's what I want to see. I want to see a machine that's awesome looking that you have to ride and put at least 1,000 miles on. You got to go do 2-3 day ride to get to wherever you're going and show it off. Put it up there for people to vote on.
I think
winner,
Florida
winner,
Full
loser,
Throttle
loser.
needs to do a show.
That's what we do every year in January. We do a Full Throttle Vision, or we do our Bike Builder Invitational. Now, It's not like some of these others out there where they build them and they got to get there. Our show is an invitation only. We have 45 entries in our tent that'll fit, about 45. It's judged by the IMBBA, which stands for International Master Bike Builder Association. They know their shit better than anybody else does in the bike world on judging a bike. And there's no questions there.
I hear our events packing up.
We are getting more bikes from outside the state of Florida than ever before. In fact, IMBBA used to do their National Grand Champion in Sturgis.
Right.
And because it's harder for people to get all the way out to Sturgis, not like it's easier to get to Florida, but Sturgis at this time of the year is busy time. The United States is in summer.
Yep.
So everybody can ride and do their own thing. Our show in January is in wintertime, where 90% of the U.S. is cold and freezing. Why not put your bikes on a truck and come down to sunny Florida, where we only see 50 degrees rather than 15 degrees?
Heck yeah.
So they made their national show this year, our show, and that national champion being in January, now you own that name all year long till the next January. It kind of works well. So it's not like, oh, I win it in May and it doesn't get again in January and I was only national champion for 5 months. You win national champion for a year. Now, if you don't know our show, you also win, if you win the national champion, a custom ring, a Super Bowl style ring that says it had 5 black diamonds in it. It was badass. It was cool.
Bad.
Continental Wholesale Diamond took good
That's
care
very
of us.
cool.
It was so cool. And $5,000. So right now we give away over $20,000 in cash and prizes, which is the largest cash and prize bike show in the United States, hands down. Nobody, other people give out $5,000 for a winner or $10,000 across the board or whatever. We give, you get the big check, you get the $5,000, you get a trophy, you get a custom ring. Nobody does a ring. You can all tell me till you're blue in the face, other shows are out there. Nobody gives a Super Bowl style custom ring to their champion, and each class winner gets a pendant that looks like the top of the ring with and that's about $1,000. So we do something nobody else does. Now, our build-off's different, John, like you were saying. I like the style of one guy against one guy, videotape the whole build, see what they do. Don't ship it out for paint. Paint it yourself. Don't, I remember, and I think a lot of people remember this, Billy Lane taking a piece of metal and bending it around his knee to what he wanted, and then he put it together and he welded, and that's what he got. That's how he did his tank. He bent it around his knee, welded the dang thing, and put it away. I mean, that's bike building. That's what it should be. These new styles I like. Don't get me wrong. I love the big tire baggers. I think they're neat to look at. I've never ridden one, so I can't tell you if they're great to ride or not. But just, it's a different style. You got to like it all.
Yeah.
Cafes are coming back in, so those are kind of neat.
Those are just not long distance bikes.
No, if you're not building a bagger right now, you're doing a cafe. I don't think the chopper world's still around. People want to try and make it still, but it's just different out there in the chopper world. Those big, expensive $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 bikes aren't worth what they used to, so nobody's making them because they're not worth what they used to be. So it's hard to put all that money into a chopper and then call it, 10 grand. Anyways, I like the show. Boy, I went off on a tangent there. I don't know what to tell you. I like that show. I thought it's good. Monday nights.
Good show.
Yeah, Monday nights. And then I like American Ninja Warrior now too.
Hey, did you see the girl?
That chick rocked.
In Dallas? Holy crap.
We were sitting in a living room cheering for that girl. I was like, I cannot believe this little petite 5-foot thing. Yep. If you've ever watched American Ninja Warrior, John, is that amazing show?
That is cool, dude.
I mean, you have to jump up, a 17-foot wall?
Yeah.
Hang, climb, crawl.
Spider crawl.
It was
poles. The poles blew me away.
Well, she was a gymnast. That's why she could do that.
Yeah, but it's still they're made not to be able to do what she did, and
how do you explain it? It was like a pole garden. I guess you could call it a garden, but she had to go probably 20, 30 feet, maybe 40 feet with the poles, and they were like 5 feet apart. And
5 to 6 feet. Yeah. One pole she had to jump.
Yeah, she could not reach it, so she had to jump to it, and she seriously was in the air for a second, grabbed it, spun around, grabbed the other one, jumped off, and that was cool. What was her name? Mighty Casey.
I don't know, but dude, she was a bomb.
I like American Ninja Warrior. That's my new one of my new favorite shows. We're gonna look at this magazine. We'll bring that up and show you the great stuff going on right there on the cover. Everybody, this month we did the Fran Hash giveaway for the trip to Sturgis, and we talked about it. We showed the winner there. Today we actually went to the Fran Hash offices, sat down with Ramon and Janice, and got everything. Ramon is a retired New York firefighter. So when we knew his name, we actually know the guy, which was unique. So please understand, I know there's the haters out there that are going to be like, oh, you know the guy? Yeah, we know a lot of people in motorcycle
I was going to say, who do we not know?
So he won, and we're very happy. He's retired. His wife works part-time, and she's just going to go in and tell him, I'm taking off, and that's how that's going to happen, which is kind of cool. So the people who won it are actually going to go on it and enjoy themselves. Cool. And, John, let's tell them about this trip real quick. You're gonna see everything that we do out there. We just got a brand new toy that we're gonna go be recording everything out there. GoPro 3 Plus, thanks to Fran Red Hash, Fran Hash and Red. We're gonna be recording everything going on out there with the winners. We're gonna do interviews with them in front of Mount Rushmore. We're gonna go check out Devil's Tower. What's the Indian one that's pointing? We're gonna go check that one out. We're gonna do all the great stuff. Get some good pictures, and we're going to have an hour-long show from our trip to Sturgis. We're going to talk to them and get a lot of interviews, get a lot of partying, get a lot of good stuff. Don't tell me 1 minute to break, mister. I know what's going on.
It really is.
Screwing with me. I know it. He's doing a countdown. I'll talk long on it. Well, we ain't got commercials.
Nope.
Anyways, I went off on a tangent. I don't know what to tell you people. I just like rambling. Anyways, we got a GoPro. We're going to take lots of pictures. So you're going to get an hour-long show of our trip to Sturgis. It's going to be amazing and great. I already know it. We're going to get lots of video and pictures of Ramon and Janice and all of the people going. Very excited. So let's go back to the magazine because we got a lot to talk about in the magazine.
We're going to take a break in a second.
Are we going to take a break?
We got to take a break, man. We got
to
to pay them bills.
Listen. All right, we'll take a break. I guess we could do that right now.
When we come back in the last 2 segments, we'll just run through the magazine.
You know what? John, you're right on. Let's do that. Let's take a break, and then we're going to pay some bills and show you all the good stuff, all the great commercials that we have here available that are available to you as well. If you guys want a commercial on here, John, what do we do for everybody if they want to run a commercial on our show? Put you on a spot there, didn't I?
Yeah, I forgot.
See, that's what
I think we'll make the commercial for $300 and charge them. I don't know,
3 for a 30-second and 6 for a
minute.
A minute. Yep. And that's what we discussed before. People, you don't understand how cheap that is to get a quality, high definition commercial made.
Yeah.
If you want it for your website, your Facebook page, anything you want to share it on, John's the man to get that done for a great price. And if you go to anybody else, that'd be like, whoever you're going to do that with sucks, blah, blah, blah. No, this is what we're doing. We're building this show. We want to do commercials for you. We want to do this. Isn't that right, John? If you hear that price, what would you say?
I'd be like, you better run from that dude because he's way too cheap.
John knows what he's doing. He made our national commercial that we used for the expo last year, and it ran on, Verizon and Bright House and everything we did, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, I've seen his work, and you see his quality that he does here. That's right. So he does great work, good stuff, and if you need a commercial done, Tampa Bay Multimedia, why don't you give yourself the plug instead of me?
TampaBayMultimedia.com, 727-480-0215, or email me at johng@TampaBayMultimedia.com.
And you can make the commercial for them. They can use it for whatever, and we can.
Oh, they can use it any. Yeah, when we're done, I don't care. Run with us. We want you to run with us because we made it. Because that's kind of the point. And it's only like what we say, $100 a month.
Yeah, to run a show.
$100 a month. That's $25 a show. Really, I mean, our viewership is well into the 10,000 plus. So
and it's replayed on YouTube, so it's not just the live stream.
Exactly. So, plus, it's on WeBeam TV.
WeBeam TV.
Yeah, WBTV. That's the new station. We didn't launch July 1st. We have we found a new software. I'm such a geek. I found this new software, and I'm like, oh, I like this way better. And so we're going to push it to probably in the middle of August.
Hey,
and,
you got to get it right.
We'll go live.
If you're going to release, you better have your ducks in a row,
yeah,
right?
Well, we did. I mean, we were literally up and running, and it's like, I mean, I don't even know what possessed me to go look, but I found this brand new TV software. I was like, oh, got to have it. So here's what it is.
He's our tech guru who gets all the cool stuff, like our new teleprompter that's yelling at me to go to break. So again, we're going to go to a break. We're going to play some commercials. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about the great magazine this month with Fran Hash and everybody on the cover. Oh, by the way, me and my wife
Dude,
and I are on the cover right there.
This book is loaded.
It's got good stuff, doesn't it?
It is good. It is loaded.
And wait till you see August. We already got plans for this August book and doing some ads.
Yep.
Our August book's going to be huge. I mean, usually the summertime used to take a break. Now everybody's gearing up for September, October, November the season. I love it. All right, we're going to talk about the magazine when we get back. Thanks for watching Full Throttle Vision. Here's some commercials.
I've been representing accident victims for nearly a decade, and I've always wanted an office where my clients would feel comfortable and welcome.
I'm attorney Fran Hash, and I've also always been a fighter, never backing down to any insurance company or their attorneys when it comes to representing my clients' rights.
Let me deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. If you've been injured in an accident, please call me at 866-LAW-FRAN or log on to lawfran.com.
The last several years have been confusing and trying for homeowners. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group was there before the housing crisis, during, and we are still here now advising people of their options and helping them choose the best financial solutions for their family. You do have options, and today's market promises lots of opportunities. We have found that there are a lot of questions out there and misinformation, and we want you to know we have answers. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group, providing solutions today for a better tomorrow.
I got those on my bike. Cool. Hey, mister, what are those?
CFRs, pipe everybody wants. You can only get it at gyms.
Sorry, Freddie. Sound does matter.
I should have got CFR mufflers.
Why did I take this class? Because who doesn't want to ride a Harley? I want that sense of freedom, you know, that power. I'm taking this adventure. I'm doing it.
I went to the riding academy, and the first thing is that I learned how to ride on a Harley. They don't have you learn on just any bike. You actually start on a real Harley. The coaches are fantastic. They're really personable and friendly. They really put my mind at ease and made it easy, took me through it step by step, and they really gave me the confidence and power that I needed to be able to get on my own Harley and take off.
It's one of those things you think about, why didn't I do this before? I mean, I've always dreamt about riding a Harley, and now I did it. I accomplished something that a lot of people think about doing, they dream about doing, but they never do. And that's the big rewarding part for me. It's done, and I can ride now.
There's There's been a lot of talk about the all-new Indian Chief.
The Indian is one impressive V-twin.
Fit and finish is second to none.
Indian Chieftain and Motorcycle of the Year.
It's time to join the ride.
Love this machine. The Indian Chief is truly the sweetest bike
Couldn't
on
be
the
more
road.
American.
Bikes are awesome.
In a word, second to none.
Very smooth.
The 2014 Indian Chief. You've heard the rumble. Now own the ride. Starting at $18,999.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonatti created, perfected, and patented the Bonatti spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonatti invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonatti spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonatti succeeds where others.
We got on a great tangent there, didn't we, John?
Yeah, we did.
We're talking about credit limits and credit scores and all types of good stuff like that because your wife is, does a show. Why don't you talk about your wife's show for 1 sec? Give her a nice little plug.
EasyMortgageAnswers.com, Moving Forward TV. She's been a mortgage broker for a little over 30 years. And what she does is she educates the public as well as the realtors of all the stuff that's going on.
I bet that world changes a lot, doesn't
it? Weekly. Sometimes daily.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I can imagine the things that change, like the APRs and the laws, and this law went into effect, and then you got to get closing people, because there's a lot of people involved in that whole process.
You betcha.
Is that not correct? Yeah.
We'll have her on one day because she's going to start specializing in motorcycles.
That's right. We did
for bikers. Yeah.
That.
Yeah, because
her and her show, that'll be cool.
Her partner, one of the realtors that she uses a lot, they do a lot of work together. Her name is Jen DeVita. Jen DeVita understands the biker's mindset and can go and find the house that works for them, especially when you have a couple cars and a couple motorcycles. She gets
a 2-car garage, 1-car motorcycle. That's what I like.
Yep.
Exactly. You put the cars over there, but this big old area is just for this bike.
That's correct.
and nothing around it to fall on it, because we all know that's happened before too.
That's right. We're actually gonna shoot a commercial that actually shows that.
I remember what were we talking? Can we talk about it or no?
Yeah.
You got the 2-car garage and a 1-car garage.
Right.
The 2-car garage is going to be completely filled with stuff where you could just pull in and get out.
Yep.
Both cars. And then the biker garage is going to be completely open, and the bike pulls in by itself, all all types of space around it, right?
Yeah, we need to talk to Greenie and tell him I need some Harley stuff for the walls and we'll go decorate the place out.
That I could see that. I can already see that commercial playing out, and that's funny as hell. It's funny as hell. You pull in the little car and the big car, and it's like hoarding in that side. The other side's like pristine and crystal clean with a couple of things.
I mean, just dead. And we also have another commercial that we're going to make where the house is nice and huge, and it's got facing garages. Like one garage over here, and they face each other, and then they have this in the half moon out front. We're going to put several motorcycles, a Corvette, Hummer, and a couple of cars, and then we're going to aerial it and go, we know what's important.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Listen,
that's cool.
You ever touch another guy's bike, you'll find out what's important real quick.
You betcha.
That's what we'll do. All right, we're going to look at the book real quick. We're going to fly through there and talk about great things coming up. High Octane Saloon. In fact, on our recap from Sturgis, you're going to see the owners of High Octane Saloon. Doug and Cassandra are coming out there with us. We're going to have a good time with them and talk to them. They got great bands, Stormbringer, Bobby Friss, Big Engine, Retribution's like a rock, and then they do a lot of country. Great place up in Homosassa. Good times. Della Costa Neville, one of our other attorneys in the book. Love them. Great guys. Lots of fun. John Della Costa and David Neville. If you've ever been in their office, it's a joke fest. And they're great guys. They know what they're doing, too. Law Fran. Fran Hash is one of our great sponsors, but so is Della Costa Neville. Great guys. Good people. They're over there on Park Boulevard, Suite 100. And on Park Boulevard, 5223 Park Boulevard, Suite 100. Pro Law USA. Great people. Again, Fran Hash, Della Costa Neville, both great attorneys to use. That's where everybody's at tonight right now. Right there, every Thursday night, bike night at Hogan's Beach. Everybody's out there surfing and flexing.
Girls need to eat.
And they need a burger. Yes,
They
do.
need a burger, big time.
But they got live music, 50-cent wings on bike night, $2 Bud and Rolling Rock drafts, $3 Bud Light bottles, 15 domestic. There's a trip we gave away. FreightCenter.com. Freight Center has 2 spots left on the truck if you want to get your bike to Sturgis. $600, $595, and you fly up there, get a hotel room. Your bike will meet you there. You pull it off, you ride around, you put it back on, it'll meet you back home. $595. They have 2 spots left. I'm serious. If you guys are looking for it, that's where you go.
Got to do it.
LSCs if you get in trouble, and Moto can tow your bike if you get in trouble. Both right there for you. Sturgis, again, there it is right there, the $595 round trip. They sold that 1 spot, so there's 2 spots left. If you guys are looking, 844-855-BIKE. They're waiting for it. I told them I was going to do a big push for those last 2 spots.
Yeah,
so
boy.
Call, please. Our table of contents, River Road, great new advertiser with us.
Sorry.
I know you're fine.
Got a little happy.
It's not much to it. I mean, they do clothing and stuff like that. River
yeah.
Road, national advertiser, so really cool to have them in the book.
Yes, yes.
July 26th right there is the Casino Night fundraiser at Jim's Harley-Davidson. They're bringing in a full casino team to do all those games. Full Throttle is actually a sponsor of that. We are sponsoring, and I was very strict. I wanted the craps table because I like craps. So we sponsor the craps table. All the money goes to the charity for the Jim Rosenkrantz annual toy run in December. That's the biker poker or toy run you see that has usually 2,000 or 3,000 bikes on it every year. By the way, you see our picture, my profile picture in the top left?
That's interesting.
That was a Burger King, and we were having a good time. If you double click on the picture, it should zoom into it. Yeah, look at that.
That is a picture. That's a face only on Mama can look.
Well, I was sitting there, and I was like, she had the crown on. I said, oh, this is too good not to take a selfie. So, you know what? Now I think I set a limit because I must have had 50 people tell me about that picture. So now I got to set a new picture like that every month and have some fun. I think I'll put the crown on.
When am I going to get my picture in there?
Oh, that's right. You know what, John? We're going to have to... I don't know. Every time I try and take a picture, you break the camera.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
that was so cold.
Anyway, July 26th. I'm just kidding. We'll put you in there next month, John. We'll get you in there. Who should we take out? I'm not saying. We'll sneak you in there.
Sneak me in
I think there's room up top. We'll put you up top.
Sweet.
I like it. Casino night at Jim's Harley-Davidson, 6 to 10, July 26th.
That's going to be awesome.
It's going to be fun. We're going to go out there. I'm going to take the camera. We're going to get some video. I'm going to roll some craps.
Wait a minute.
What?
How are you doing that and bike night at the Storm game?
Well, let me tell you. That is the same night as bike night at the Storm game. Charlie's going to go out to the Storm game and ride onto the field. He's going to put the flags on the bike and ride onto the field. You know, it's hard to do everything out there. And I told him when they first set that up.
It's tough.
With the Storm, I'm like, I can't be there. I'm already sponsoring something for that night, and I really cannot be there because, the Jim's toy run for kids and everything like that.
So you finally talked to Madeline?
Yeah, well, Charlie loves riding on the field with the flags, and he's good representation, so we were going to send Charlie out that way, which is nice. Charlie enjoys having all the fun stuff out there.
Good.
So we're going to flip past this because we're going to just talk about some of the ones that are coming up in July here. There's my aunt. I go see her. I got in trouble for that picture. Bourbon Street sent this ad in last. The girls pouring water on each other. Yeah, I got a couple negative comments on that. Oops. Sorry, everybody. I apologize.
That's all right.
Yeah, well, you can't really see it. Black Widow Harley-Davidson came back on board with us for another 3 months.
Awesome.
Down in Port Charlotte, Florida. Very exciting. I like that dealership down there. Again, they're right next to the Ray's training facility for spring break training. So there is that event's not going to happen on the left. I apologize about that. There was some kind of issue with it. On the right is Daytona Biketoberfest.
Sweet.
If you're looking for a place, we got a place that we're staying, or you can call those places that are in right there, biketoberfest.org. Make sure you go check it out. Book at those rooms. Tell them Full Throttle sent you. You'll get a deal. I know that.
I have got to try to get over this year.
Oh, we got a resort. We're staying at El Caribe this year. So we have plenty of room for you, John. If you want to come over and check it out, we will make it happen.
Can I bring the RV?
Bring it.
Bring it.
Bring it.
Bring it.
It's already been brought.
Brought. Yeah, I missed it last year. It sucked.
Yeah, this Biketoberfest is a little easier because it's 4 days.
Yeah.
Bike Week's a little harder because it's like 11 or 12. And I mean, there's so much going on in those days. Same with Biketoberfest, but...
Was it a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Yes.
I think I can actually do that.
Uh-oh, Dylan.
I don't know. There's this Thursday night show I keep doing. God, they're just dragging.
We usually run that show from Daytona, sir. I'm just letting you know. And we need our cameraman. We need the guy who makes it all happen. We need the guy behind the scenes that makes us look good. So I'm going to have to request for you to be there, sir.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, that should be no problem.
I like it. All right, let's flip through here. Oh, Team Farrell. Go Team Farrell. Great company. Tina and Steve, great people. Just Farrell Roofing and GoTeamFarrell.com. You want anything built, and you see they got 7 divisions: roofing, home services, commercial, rescue, floors, painting, and outdoors. Great people out there to help, and biker friendly, and owned and operated. So,
am I reading that right?
What?
A new 2014 XL 1200X for $178 a month.
That's what it says. $178 per month.
Dang.
Yeah, that's not bad at all, is it?
No, I like that. But I love that fat tire look.
Yeah, I do too.
To me, that's just the bomb. So
yeah, Tampa Harley's going to be there's
Bike night.
The Storm Bike Night. That is July 26th as well. Kickoff's at 7:30 p.m. I think they're going to ride onto the field before that. There's prices for some good tickets there and everything like that. It's going to be a good time.
Hey, did you get VIP Chase Club tickets?
No. Not yet. I guess I'm going to have to go get Shannon Dixie and beat him up and see what I can get. So, yeah, we will.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oh, you didn't go in the ad.
What's that?
I don't see us in the ad. Full Throttle's logo's not on the ad.
No, that was because that was done through the Tampa Bay Sports. What is it now called? It's not the arena.
Tampa Bay Times Forum?
There it is. The Times Forum is sent over the ad. So,
okay.
But we will be there with Tampa Harley right onto the
awesome.
field. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Phil Peterson's Poker Run, whoop, whoop. That is the best run, one of the best runs in all the state.
September?
Starts in Miami, ends in Key West.
Nice.
Tons of people. You can't get lost. They put these
one way in,
signs.
one way out.
There's one way in and one way out. You can't miss the stops. It is such a fun ride. It's no thinking. It's having a great time. It's Key West. Come on now. How else can you beat that great ride? Miami, Key West.
Okay, my question to you is.
Yes.
So you start on Thursday. You drive until Friday. Stay overnight somewhere. Or is it all the way out, stay out there, and then all the way back in?
No, your stops are down the way. I believe there's 7 stops, and your last stop in Key West at the Conch Republic, which it's normally at, you turn in your hand, and they find the best cards, and then they pull the winner like on that Friday or Saturday night. They do it at a bar. They get the top 5 or 10 hands. They hand out cards to each individual person. I think they do the best 5 card hand. Just randomly handing them out wins the bike or money.
But it's done over 3 days.
You have 3 days to complete it. So if you just
got it.
Some people do it on Thursday, some people do it on Friday, some people do it on Saturday. Sunday I think is just for the winner or something like that. But
I think I hear a road trip with the RV coming.
Listen, that is a great ride. No RV. We're gonna get you on a bike and ride in that one.
I gotta get my license.
Oh well, we'll get your license too. Listen,
I
we
gotta
got
go
to
down
September
to Jim's.
18th. We got time.
We do.
That's a great ride. You know what? And like I said, it's one way in, one way out. You can't get lost.
Can't get lost.
Cody River Bike Fest, so exciting to be back with that. We're involved with that as well as every Fran Hash, Go Team Farrell, Great Bay, Tampa, Brandon, Newport Richie, Harley Davidson, West Pasco Chamber of Commerce. Vendors are coming in good. Sponsors are coming in great. That is going to be a party this year.
We're going to stream that.
Yeah. Oh, we're over time. Hey, let's keep going. We're just going to
Let's keep going to the end.
All right. Okay, that's the next one I want to talk about, really.
Yes.
I mean, all right, Christmas in July Toy Run. That is July 27th. Here's the cool thing this year. We are registering at Tampa Harley on Dale Mabry from 9 till 11. Kickstands are up at 11. We're going to St. Joseph's Children's Hospital to drop off toys. Here's what I have done. I have worked on the backside to get some money together. They built 2 new rooms for the kids to get out of their beds and come play. Well, they don't have video games. And I know it sounds dumb, but some kids won't get out of bed unless they have the idea of maybe getting to play a video game.
Yeah.
So, Chris Oliveira from Bikers Post has donated 8 Xbox 360 to the cause. I am buying an Xbox 360 through Full Throttle Magazine, and we have other people that donated money. We're going to donate probably 300 or 400 games that they can separate between the 2 rooms. So that's already worked out. GameStop in Palm Harbor, Clearwater up here has stepped up and really done a great job for us. Got us everything. I told them what we needed. And then after we go to the hospital and drop that off, we're going to the Tampa Yankees game for free. You get to ride on the field. You get a hot dog, a ticket, a soda, and a Yankees hat.
That's
How cool is that?
That is very cool.
It's going to be such a cool ride this year. I'm so excited. And and the other page is El Caribe, by the way. That's where we're staying. If you guys, Full Throttle staying. If you want to stay there as well, it's a pretty cool place. But Christmas in July, the 27th, it's going to be a great run. I want to try and get 400 or 500 people. So please pass the word, everybody. Go out there, get this off our website, share it, get it off our Facebook page, share it, tell your friends to be out there. This is something that, it's cool. You get to go give stuff for kids, and then you get to go to a baseball game. It's all American,
That is awesome.
It's American as apple pie and baseball.
Ooh,
bike night at Wing House with Sky Power Sports and Full Throttle the first Thursday of every month. We'll be out there filming.
Absolutely.
So Bike Fest is coming back. August 2nd is coming. Plant City. They took July off. So. And there's our centerfold.
Sweet. Good
Quality
job.
has no limits. Go to 4-Star Products, everybody. They do great stuff like premium care products for your car and cycle armor for your bike. Bob and the crew there, the pretty girls, that's what he wants to show. It has no limits. There's no limit on what you need to buy for your bike. And look, if you have your bike nice and clean, look what you could have on it. I think that's what he was going for.
Yeah,
John,
boy.
That's what I'm buying, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
So, Silks in Palm Harbor and Sports Rock in Largo. You got the Porpoise Pub with a lot of stuff. Look who's coming, by the way. Quiet Riot to the Porpoise Pub. That's going to be a great time.
That is going to be definitely interesting.
That's for the Bacchus event. The Bacchus. Hulk Hogan's going to be there. Razor Ramon. Good times right there.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Let's see. SRS, if you guys have a sinkhole or anything like that, you guys need something done. SRS been with us for quite some time. SRSFLA.com. Check them out. Again, sinkholes suck, but they can fix it. So, get it? Sinkholes suck into the ground?
Yep, okay. Suck you down.
Hilltop Saloon up in Brooksville. They got all types of good people. St. Pete Power Sports, a new GT Continental came in. It's a cafe racer that Royal Enfield built. What you're seeing right there is the factory bike. How cool is that thing now, huh?
That is cool.
Yeah, and it's affordable. Look at the MSRP, $59.95. That's an affordable, fun bike right there to ride.
They should just give me one.
Yeah, they should.
They should. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff in there.
Yeah, we do. Oh, bike night. We're trying to get that
in
one
the
going
water.
over it. There's our pictures from the Soaked and Sore
Oh,
Ass
that was
run.
awesome.
The Soaked and Sore Ass run. We just got our last few shirts in we needed. We had so many people, we had to do another shirt order. That was great. One of our biggest
awesome.
Soaked and Sore Ass we've done in a long time. So Cocoa Beach was a good suggestion.
Oh, look at that.
Yep, that's the new electric Harley Davidson. It's called the Live Wire. There's no engine. It's all battery and electric.
Yeah, but what did we say how far can it go in a charge?
That's the issue right now.
Yeah.
I've heard between 53 to 80 something.
Good
now
God.
in December, right now they're taking them around and showing them off to people and showing them off to the world. In December they're coming here to Brandon Harley, and I am on a short list of VIP people that get to ride it and test it out. So
that's cool.
We're going to GoPro that with our new GoPro and check out the new bike. From what I hear, it sounds like a airplane engine when it takes off. It's really neat. Webster, up in Webster, Florida, July 6th. We passed that. August 3rd. Next Thursday is the American Legion Post 138. Woo! Bike night.
Whoop, whoop.
That's a good time out there. Let's see. Our wall. Everybody loves the wall.
Everybody loves the wall.
Nancy's doing a great job down in South Florida for us right now. Nancy and a guy named Dan Reed, both just killing it down there, doing a great job. She's got a lot of people that like her, and she's doing a lot out there in the community. So
that is awesome.
She writes a lot, too, so make sure you read what she writes. It's all good stuff.
Northern Charlotte.
Yeah, cheers.
Fast Lane.
Fast Lane, our cartoon guy. Love Thunder. He does our cartoon.
That's hilarious.
He put Hogan's Beach and Sneakers Lounge on there.
Yep.
Kind of cool. He asked me for who to put on there, and he draws those every month for us. Isn't that awesome?
That is awesome.
Yeah, cool guy.
So it kind of reminds me of Stanley Mouse.
Oh, Find It Now. These are GPS systems that if you go to any of those places on the left, Space Coast, St. Pete, Orlando, Seminole, Cycle Springs, or Love Motorsports, they come on the bike. And I've been watching their page, and if somebody touches your bike or moves it, This thing will go off and show you where it is, how to find it. It's great. Track and locate your vehicle from any computer, smartphone, or tablet. Recover your fin, can interact with the police and quickly recover your ride. It's really cool that they can chase it down. Look at all the information. Find it now, USA.com. All types. Oh, ship.
Ship.
Oh, ship. There's our
ship.
ad prices on the left-hand side, guys. We're pretty cut and dry, full half-quarter business card. There it is, and we're here to help you. And we promote it a lot of other places. We just hit 80,000 fans on our Facebook page.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. And then there's the lovely Fran Hash, 727-784-8191 or lawfran.com. That is it. We have done it. We've been through the book. We've talked about a lot of biker stuff. Okay. 26th, you got two things. You got the Storm game or you got, what's the other thing? Jim's Harley Davidson. 27th is the Christmas and July toy run. We're overtime in my mind. Oh, that's where you go back to, huh?
Yeah.
We're overtime and my mind stopped working. So that's it. I'm going to Hogan to see what's up out there for bike night. Thanks for watching Full Throttle Vision, everybody. And as always, I'm going to let John take us out like he always does.
I will see you next week at the same bike time and the same bike channel.
See you, everybody. Oh, hi, John. He wanted to put his face.